Greetings, everyone. Sunroston here. 2022 is coming to an end, and I wanted to have this brief chat about the trends in the cryptocurrency market. We've seen quite a tumultuous year. The peak of the valuation for the whole cryptocurrency market was in November 2021 at about $3 trillion cap. And now we're seeing that shrink down to 850 billion, which is over $2 trillion of value lost due to many factors. One big being the Federal Reserve trying to keep the inflation at bay. And speaking of which, we've seen 9.1% inflation, which is the official reading. Some can say that the actual inflation is way higher, but for the policy-making purposes, that's what it is. The max of 41 years. For many of us, it's the highest inflation we've seen in our lifetimes. So with that, I didn't see much of or that drastic of a decline in the cryptos or Web3 investment, as this year has seen about $18.3 billion invested in different Web3 projects. Compared to the previous year at about 23 billion, so it represents about 20% decline. 20% decline is not 70% decline as far as the market cap loss in the cryptocurrency market in general. Can you imagine that it's only been 14 years since Satoshi Nakamoto published his, her, their, who knows who really Satoshi Nakamoto is. But anyways, the Bitcoin white paper was published 14 years ago. And that is a short period of time, but we've seen a lot of changes since the last economic downturn, the economic financial crisis of 2008. What's interesting is January would signify 14 years since the actual code and transactions happened for Bitcoin. And boy, has it changed the landscape of financial industry, as well as, it sprung a new movement that is aimed at liberating transactions for everyone, making the financial system accessible to many people who are outside of the banking system, really trying to deal with the centralized banking system and the faults and inefficiencies and sometimes even the corruption thereof. There are also a lot of risks associated with the crypto space. The risks and I would say advancements with the central bank digital currencies. The CBDCs open up a lot of opportunities when it comes to efficient transfers of value across borders from one point to another, a lot of ways to efficiently manage those transactions and have nearly perfect statistics about the usage of those tokens. But it also is an antithesis of the very reason for Bitcoin, where Satoshi Nakamoto's vision was that it would be digital cash that would not be controlled by one centralized entity, but rather it would be distributed so that no one can stop a transaction or prevent someone from owning a wallet or owning an account or receiving the tokens. So I think that the crypto space is being divided into two schools of thought. One is true Bitcoin, the decentralized proof of work system, where it's hard for one big entity to impose its control over it. And the other train of thought is mainly led by central banks and huge financial institutions to lead the way for the centralized digital currencies, or at least the tokens or cryptocurrencies controlled by a committee. And we've seen that Ethereum has changed its approach to validating tokens from being proof of work to being proof of stake. And that is going to be an interesting trend or an interesting development to observe and see where it can lead us. But overall, I'm seeing a lot of positive things in the crypto markets, because this current crypto winter is gonna separate a lot of bad projects from good projects, and on the opposite, to elevate the good projects to new heights of achievement. I think that people who persist and really stay and keep on building in the Web3 space are going to come up with some of the greatest solutions and products that are going to meet us at the end of the crypto winter. So I'm very hopeful. It is a tough season from a financial standpoint, but what can I say? It's 2023 coming in a couple days, and I wish you all the best in the new year, and keep on hodling the best projects, keep persisting, and I think that I'm planning to release another video before the end of the year, so hoping to talk to you then. And I'm just brainstorming different ways to different paths to take this channel, and I'm going to be sharing some thoughts in the coming days, so stay tuned. If you'd like to support this channel, please click the like button and subscribe, and let's take on this journey together. All right, take care.